Okay. Um, I want to make sure. Can people hear me? Alright. Looks like my... Looks like Twitch is not streaming this properly or something. Let's see. Well, no, it's working. Or at least looks like it. Okay. One moment. Alright, cool. These are both working. Alright. So I guess from here, you can either go into the depths or go kill Quelaag. Haven't decided which to do first, though. I'm probably talking to myself, but I guess I'll just have to do that until people decide they want to chill out and actually talk. So if there is anyone watching, I was streaming earlier, but no one was watching, but this is kind of what I had gotten so far. I got my Magic Longsword +5, haven't gotten a new Catalyst, Crown of Dusk, I got the Sealer set, but I'm not wearing all of it yet because I don't have quite enough equip load. I have the Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring and obviously the Fap Ring so far. And this is currently what my stats are at. I don't plan on upping vitality at all. And I'm going to hit 50 intelligence and probably close to 50 attunement. And maybe 12 dexterity and 16 strength for the Moonlight Greatsword. As far as endurance is concerned, I don't know how far I'm going to go with that. Probably 30 at most by the end of this. So yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna chill out for a second, see if anyone else shows up, and then I'll continue. Probably go kill Quelaag and then free Logan, and then go kill the Gaping Dragon, go through the depths and kill the Gaping Dragon. I should change the thumbnail for this. If I can change thumbnail. Let's see what that thumbnail looks like now. Not sure it's updated yet. I'd like to know if anyone could hear me talking in the chat. Because I can adjust it if you can't. Well, actually, I guess I can do this. It seems like maybe I'm really quiet. Let's test this again. You'll probably hear an echo because I'm checking on my phone. Okay, no, I do not need to go up volume, so that's cool. I'll just continue with this. I don't want to kill anyone's ears, so it's better to be slightly too quiet than too loud. It's kind of weird watching the delayed footage at the same time as playing on my phone. This is a very new experience for me. If at any time somebody wants to see what equipment I'm using or what stats I have, I'll open those screens if you ask. If you're on Twitch, you obviously know that there's a chat. If you're on YouTube, there's also a chat that you can talk to me in, so... Anyway. At this point, I'm well ahead of the damage curve just because of how I decided to go about getting my equipment, which should be pretty interesting. Decided to walk down those. I mean, climb down that last one. So, if anyone is watching and wants to say something in the chat, you can tell me if I should bring Maneater Mildredge to boss fight or not. I have to make sure not to exit those menus too quickly because I'm using DS Fix and running at 60 frames per second, and that can cause a glitch that thinks you're still in the menu even though you're not. So, it's no bueno. It's kind of crazy just the extent to which this game can be done in whatever order you'd want. So, Alright, now's a good time to let me know. Should I summon Maneater Mildred or not? Because I know there's 2 viewers on YouTube. Yes, I'll just do it without her. Hardest fight of my life, guys, let me tell you. So I think I'm going to open up the rest at the bonfire by the Pale Lady, and then so that I can just warp back to it in the future when I need to go to the demon ruins in Izalith. I'll go straight to Sen's Fortress from there.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Of course.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
I will definitely mind my manners. I always feel so bad for her. those guys entirely. Oops. It's kind of weird that this sword looks like it has a groove taken out of it, but it also doesn't look like the actual kind of groove that would be taken out of a sword. Like it looks also like it's just a design, because as you can see it's like rounded. This guy's an asshole. Anyway, it's kind of weird. I wonder why they did that. Or they made it so it had indents on the side that have bulged out instead of being a groove. Just noticed that now. Never really looked at the sword that long. I think I'm gonna buy the Crest of Artorias when I get close to Sen's Fortress. Just so that I can farm souls later, especially if I need homing soul mass or soul spear. That was the most awkward way I've ever fought that guy. So, for anyone who, well, I guess no one's really in here. Well, actually, I can't see the Twitch chat right now. Go take a look at that. See if anyone's there. No. No one's there. Wish I could see who was in the chat. Oh well. Watch, it's just me and me. And 2 instances inside the chat. get Logan, I suppose. Or buy the Crest of Artorias and then go get Logan and buy Great Soul Arrow from him. And then if we have enough, we get Soul Spear. Then work on getting Soul Mass. Probably go into the depths in between then, kill the Demon Dragon. And then we'll go to Anarlanda. It's kind of the order of things I'm thinking of doing things. I think it'd be a pretty fun order. Pretty interesting order. It's not the standard order of doing things. That's definitely something I prefer. The first Dark Souls over the third Dark Souls. Although, there's quite a lot of things in the third Dark Souls that are much better than the first one. But I do think the atmosphere of this first Dark Souls here is the best. And I think it's the best of every game except maybe Bloodborne. Bloodborne really feels cohesive in its theming, which to some people can feel limiting. I personally don't feel that way, but
Don't get yourself.
I don't feel like Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 really captured the feeling of Dark Souls 1. And I didn't quite like the aesthetics of Demon Souls as much as Dark Souls 1. I think maybe the FP system in Demons and Dark 3 are better than the spell charges, but at the same time there's definitely a benefit to the spell charges. But they really made the casting speed in Dark Souls 3 monstrously slow, and they they kept what Dark Souls 2 did and made casting use stamina, which I can see why they did that, but I like it. It's much easier to use without it, but I guess that's why they removed it. It was maybe too easy. I don't know why I rested. I probably shouldn't have, because I'm not farming these guys yet. I'm just opening it up and getting the bonfire lit. But not having stamina consumption on spells really helps it function as a difficulty slider. Using sorcery is one way of choosing your difficulty, making it easier. And I thought that helped it out, because you could attack, not have to worry about stamina consumption, and be able to dodge or block or both. Especially because I don't think these games are actually about being hard. I'm not alone on this opinion. I know that there's a YouTuber called Matthew Matosis who definitely agrees with me. And that's probably one of the things I like most about Dark Souls 1, is like, it's challenging when you first start playing it, but then it gets easy and very comfortable to play, which gives it, which makes it very easy to play over and over and over and over again. Whereas Bloodborne, it's not more difficult. It's also partially the Chalice Dungeons that prevent me from continuing to play over and over again, but if I can't, like, get into a comfortable position where it's overwhelmingly challenging all the time. It's hard for me to slip in to this game as a comfortable thing to do. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. I doubt anyone's even actually watching this and listening, so... Maybe I should make actual YouTube videos. I thought about it. A lot. But so many people are already doing what I wanted to do. That it'd be hard for me to like come in and on my own and be like, hey, I also have an opinion on this. I don't know. But I just decided to stream because I wanted to play the game anyway, and I thought maybe people would talk in the chat, and it'd be kind of fun to talk to people and play the game at the same time. This guy's not dead, right? This is one of the reasons why Sorcerer is here. That sort of thing is taken care of super easy. Not even a challenge at all. There's quite a bit of this game that just by using sorcery you trivialize it, which is a negative for some people and a positive for others. I think I prefer the aesthetic and idea behind playing a caster, but after beating the game several times as a caster and then getting used to the mechanics, I think I actually prefer playing it melee now because it's just a lot more engaging. Okay, actually I shouldn't have attacked him. But now he's fake. Because I have the master key, I don't need to get the cage key to free them.
I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge of sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive. Oh, heavens! Thank you, I say. And I'd love to resume my travels, but I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Farley Shrine. Speak with me then, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Alright, and now we have the final sorcery teacher. Which, a little bit before midway, or within the first maybe third of the game, I guess you could say after ringing the Bell of Awakening, so maybe we're in the second third of the game. But we get some of the best spells, and then we just get slightly better versions of them after the Lord Vessel, so... If you thought I was doing too much damage before, just wait until I start using sorceries from that guy. I like blocking this guy's path so that he gets hit again. It's... No, I'm just gonna head back, because there's really no point in me continuing, because I think I'm just gonna go and do the depths anyway, before going through the rest of Sen's Fortress and then going to the, or going to Anorlanda. Just think it'd be much more fun. realize that popped back up. Luckily, it has a very obvious audio cue. Let's see. Is my stream freezing a lot for you guys? It's freezing on my phone. Going on Twitch. I'll probably restart this character tomorrow and do a face cam, and then probably more people will watch, because they can see my face, and it's more like they're interacting with an actual human, and they'll know that I'm using a mic and talking. And when I was first streaming, before I didn't have my mic settings right, and I was incredibly quiet to the point where you could not tell what I was saying. We need to increase my equip load so I do a medium roll. Alright, there we go. If you do a fast roll, you won't land on this when you roll. So it's something to keep in mind. I want to grab this key so that I can get that later. Oh, hi, Framped. I forgot I'd be seeing you. Where would I get that dialogue in case somebody's actually watching?
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frampt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment? Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
So, I'm wondering if the primordial serpents are like beavers, and that they don't have the stuff in their teeth that makes it white, or if he just needs to brush his teeth. Because, damn, they are yellow. Actually, they're like brown. It's like, it's no good. Logan should be here. We're definitely buying Great Soul Arrow. 40 for Soul Spear, which is
I will stay here
pretty
for
damn
the time.
steep.
Speak to me again to...
What you do? I have in Souls. I know I can get 10,000 from Quelaag by by itself. Well, that's 10,000 by itself. 5,000. These two are 3. And this is why you don't use these until later in the game. Right then. I'll be 6 short. Maybe there's some junk I can feed this guy here. No need those. Don't need those. I don't need that, but you only get a limited amount. Anyway, okay, I only need 2,000 left. I ain't feeding humanity. Humanity. I'm used to Dark Souls 3 where it does one first and then you have to make it larger. Right, there's the 40. So, Soul Spear, here I come.
Farewell.
Which means the Gaping Dragon will be a chump. To put it simply.
I will stay here.
Oh yeah, I have to fight Capra. Oh, I need 36 and I'm only at 30. Duh. Well, I'll just... quickly get 36 by farming the forest hunters real quick. Because that should take no time at all. And I doubt very many people are watching this anyway. I mean, it just says 2 on YouTube, but that might be 2 instances of me, and then there's only 1 on Twitch, which is, again, me. But hey, if you're actually a person, you're actually one of the 2 people watching on YouTube. I hope you're having, like, a good time in junk. Listen to me talking to myself so that if people happen upon my stream for whatever reason, they'll be kind of interested. Be like, oh hey, he's talking about some cool stuff. It'd be weird though if somebody came into my stream and they were hearing me talking about people coming into my my stream and coming into like this awkward. This is just, that was quite the rabbit hole. Oh boy. Kind of wish people heard me go into a rabbit hole like that. Oh well. Oh, and if people are watching and they're wondering, I am playing online, but I think because so many people are playing, people are playing Dark Souls 3, no one's going to be invading me, so I can just run through this whole thing human and not care. I might, after the Forest Hunters die the first time, grab the Enchanted Ember. The Enchanted Ember is, so after you make your sword magic or whatever weapon you're using, you can either get the large magic ember to upgrade it to up to +10 magic, or you can go to up to +5 enchanted from a +5 magic weapon. And the enchanted does less base damage, but has far better scaling. So if you have a high intelligence stat, you'll get, holy shit. I'm dead. Or not. You can get, much more damage out of it if you have a high intelligence stat. But if you have a low intelligence stat, the regular magic upgrade path is better. That is the worst I have done running through that area. It was probably just because I had not done it in a very long time. There goes that guy. There we go. Come on. Don't be shy. Yeah, let's go grab that enchanted ember. And then we'll level up and see how close to 36 we are. We shouldn't be too far from 36 after 10,000, because we're still decently low in level. Oh, just in case, for the Four Kings later, this is a pretty decent armor set to have. Although I might end up just using Havels because I'm going to go buy it anyway and I'm not speedrunning or anything, so that might have been pointless, but whatever. I guess when I said earlier that there's a limited number of gold pine resin, I wasn't that wasn't entirely true because you can farm these guys, but hell if I'm gonna farm these guys for something I'm not gonna use. I guess that like goes counter to the point that why didn't you have Ramp eat it? Don't think about it too hard. That's all I can say. Oh, hello. Finn the Hugh Mertons? How are you doing? I'll double check. Oh, okay, so you definitely can hear my mic. I was typing to ask if you could. Cool. You're probably the only person watching me on either Twitch or YouTube. So, glad to have you around, stranger. I guess you like Adventure Time then, since you're considering your name. Display name. So it brings you to watching like random people playing sorcerers on Dark Souls for fun. Oh, I am going the wrong way because I got caught up talking. Because I actually have someone in the chat. I still need to farm more souls. I need 4 levels. Just looking for Dark Souls 1 stuff, or just Dark Souls stuff in general. Also, I'm going to be invaded by a forest hunter. Because that fog gate tells me that a forest hunter is gonna invade, and that's gonna be a pretty bad time. So I'll probably end up dying to an invader here. I thought this would be a ghost town because of the 3rd game coming out. Oh, I see, just in general. Oh, I guess their invasion didn't work because Bonfire and Foggate turned back on. That was a trade I was willing to take. What's your interest in Dark Souls? I do have Dark Souls 3 yet, but it's on the PS4, that's why I'm not streaming it. I don't really have the, oh boy. Well, alright. I don't have the necessary stuff to stream Dark Souls 3 right now. Oh, I see. So, have you played the first game yet? Or the third, for that matter? Oh, which one do you like the best? I'm gonna call that good. I'll get the level on the way to, what's it called? The depths, or going through the depths, I'll get that last level. If you didn't know, I'm getting, 36 intelligence so I can use Soul Spear. I just read your message, what are you farming for, and I guess I just answered that anyway. Have you played Demon Souls or Bloodborne at all? I don't have a PS3 anymore, but I did play Demon's Souls. It's hard to say like how much of the game I played because it's so open-ended that determining what's the beginning and end is pretty hard to do. But I beat like maybe like the first or like a third of the bosses through it, and I really liked it. But I didn't like Dark Souls 2. I really liked Bloodborne, but it was hard for me to play through it more than once. Just because of the Chalice dungeons. I didn't want to farm the Chalice dungeons for every single character that I made. So after beating the game and farming the Chalice dungeons for the best gems for one character, I decided I was done. Even though it probably would have been my favorite otherwise. Actually, I'm starting to second guess if I should go to the depths before I have the Lord Vessel, because I don't want to have to go through Blight Town again. Yeah, screw it. I'll go to the depths after I get the Lord Vessel. It's not that important. It's not that interesting of an area. Or at least that's my opinion of it. Ah, you stopped at Raw. Yeah, I think as far as the art and tone, and maybe even the story, I liked Bloodborne the best. And the combat was good, although it was hard. Like, there wasn't much difference between different playstyles, even though every weapon was very distinct and very well balanced, more than any other game in the series. I can see why people who are fans of the other Souls games would not be too hot on it. It doesn't seem to be that popular of a choice. I don't know. What I'm saying I feel like is kind of rambly right now. Personally, it's hard for me to decide between the first Dark Souls and Bloodborne which one's art I prefer. But when it comes to... gosh, what am I saying? It's hard for me to decide between the two, but at the same time I really like Dark Souls 3's art. I just feel like it doesn't quite feel the same as the first game overall. But Dark Souls 2 feels a lot worse when it comes to like feeling like it's in the same world. Dark Souls 2's art does not look at all the same as the first game in any way. And I think that really makes it hard to appreciate it. That and like it has a lot of other issues I don't like. It's hard to talk and murder things at the same time. Like, really hard to talk and murder things at the same time. Oh, I forgot my crits don't insta-kill this guy. Yeah, the lore doesn't match up that well, but it's kind of weird because Dark Souls 2, like, sort of implies it's a different universe, but sort of implies it's the same universe. Like, if it were a different universe, I'd probably have less issues with it, because it'd be its own standalone thing. It doesn't help the fact that I think the enemy attack patterns and the level design are objectively worse than Dark Souls 1. But I would feel better if it were a different universe, I suppose. Oh, I guess he was gonna forget about me before running down here to try and attack me. I was gonna block him and make him get hit by the boulder, but I guess I'm just gonna shoot him. I don't need this ring, but I'm gonna get it anyway because I don't know, I'm compulsive about that sort of thing. I feel like most people who prefer Dark Souls 2 played Dark Souls 2 first. So that's kind of interesting that you say that. I don't think I'm hitting this guy with the arrow trap. What was the order you played the games in, and how do you think that influenced how you feel about them? I see. And Bloodborne, where did that one fit in? Did you beat the entire Dark Souls 2 before playing Dark Souls 1? Or did you play Dark Souls 2 and then get the opportunity to play 1, so you decided to beat that one first to get like a more chronological look at the series, I suppose? That move is At what point in playing the first game did you decide you preferred it? Okay, I see. Well, I'm responding to your Bloodborne message, because when I read your message and then reply to it, there's a delay between when you're going to hear it in the stream. It's something like 23 seconds. I'm gonna check out my Twitch chat. It's empty. So about the getting the Lord Vessel, or before getting the Lord Vessel, you think? Sorry if I'm like really inquisitive. It's just something I'm really curious about, because there are people who will argue tooth and nail that they like Dark Souls 2, even though I tell them, no, you can like Dark Souls 2 all you want. These are just my personal issues with the game. And I'm always wondering, like, what kind of experience makes people want to or prefer the second game over the first game. Probably before the Lord Vessel. Well, alright, then. This can be your way to talk about the games, since you don't have friends who are interested in it, so that's cool. That's kind of what I'm doing. Like, my fiance is not too interested in the games. I'm trying to get my friend interested in the games, and like, he has a small interest, but he can't really play them, and he doesn't really have the time or dedication to play through them. So I like talking about them when given the opportunity as well. So I guess I'm in a similar boat. So, what's your preferred play style when you play these games? Huh. I'm only level 31, and normally people hit level 50 in order to fight Ornstein and Smell. They're usually level 50 by about that time, and I'm about ready to fight Ornstein and Smell. I just have to kill the Iron Golem real quick, and then I can pretty much beeline to them. So that'll be interesting. Pyromancy and sorcery in Dark Souls 3 are a little bit interesting. I was writing a thread for the Fextra Life wiki about how... I'm gonna activate this shortcut. About how I still think sorcery is the easiest way to play the game in Dark Souls 3. But if you don't know what you're doing in these games, like you don't know when and where you can get certain items, sorcery is the hardest. But if you know, it's easiest because it lets you take advantage of the situations better, and it always has the highest damage potential. So it's kind of weird. I really like sorcery, but after getting used to the game, I might like playing a melee character better. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. It's hard to say, but I always make my first character a sorcerer, and I always look for each milestone I'm going to have to hit in a playthrough to get the most out of sorcery. So I don't ever play these games blind, which is kind of contrary to how a lot of people think these games are best. It's just the way I play, I guess. Yeah, so there are issues with sorcery in Dark Souls 3. For one, they made it ridiculously slow, and you have to wear a ring for it to be a reasonable cast speed. And that's true for Pyromancy and Miracles too. But it's it shouldn't be an issue with any of them. In this game, you can cast those magics without any speed increase to your casting, which I think is a lot friendlier. However, you still get the largest damage potential out of sorcery. You still have attacks at home and can fire at the full lock-on range. They're also the easiest to auto-aim, especially in Dark Souls 3. The auto-aiming is much easier to do. It's really hard to do in this first game to auto-aim attacks. But if you don't hit the milestones as soon as you can get them in Dark Souls 3, your sorcery will be underpowered. Like, most people don't know you can upgrade your catalyst until a little while in, when normally you want to upgrade your staff, like, right away. You upgrade it as much as you can, as quickly as you can, and then you get the Heretic Staff. You upgrade that as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And then you get the Sage Ring in the same area as the Heretic Staff to get a decent cast speed, and then you immediately go for Hidden Body, because what Hidden Body does is it makes it so that AI acts like it does in this first Dark Souls game, where it's easy to hit enemies outside of the aggro range with sorcery, whereas in the third game it's harder to do that. They have a larger aggro range, so if you use Hidden Body, it shortens enemies' aggro range. And then in the same area that you can get the scroll to give to Orbeck to get Hidden Body, you can get the Crown of Dusk, which boosts sorcery damage, but it doesn't just boost sorcery damage, it boosts all magic damage, so like weapons that do magic damage will be buffed by that too. And that's like getting those things and then knowing when you can get the Magic Clutch Ring and the Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring and the Scholar's Candlestick is really what's going to make your playthrough easy. in the first game. It'll be the easiest way to play. I think the second easiest is pyromancy, and then strength weapons. Oops. Well, that's all there is to it when you use sorcery in the first game. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I might write up a thread, or finish writing up the thread on the Fextra Life forums, and can always check there. There's another person who has a thread about magic there, but they don't tell you what order you can get things and how soon you should get things, which I think is the most important part. It's also important to remember that, like, sorceries, when you cast them in Dark Souls 3, the cast speed and the stamina consumption is extremely similar to strength weapons, so it's like using a strength weapon that has range. So yeah. Guess we're in Anor Londo now. This is usually about the half point of the game. I'll keep streaming anyway. Yeah, alright. Have a good one. Hopefully someone else comes in and chats with me. I'll probably just talk to myself until then, so that when people actually show up, they'll be like, oh hey, this ain't boring. Gotta run back to Logan and get Homing Soul Mass. It's pretty important for the stupid ramparts with the knights over that direction. Wonder if anyone's on Twitch. No, of course not. Why'd I ever think there would be? Wonder what all of that would be as Lord Ran. It's kind of weird to imagine people like living out their everyday lives in the Souls universe as normal. It's kind of weird. I guess that's true for a lot of video games, that it's really hard to imagine people like living out regular everyday lives in the world that you're playing in, especially because you're like a crazy sociopathic serial killer type dude in video games.
Hello there. I thought that perhaps you'd gone hollow. So have you come to further...
Oh yes.
I will stay here. Speak...
I think I'm gonna get some endurance. Maybe I can equip the leggings now. some stuff. It's so weird. Feeding this weird
Is it?
mustache, toothy lizard dude. I guess I really don't have anything to sell. Or by sell, I mean feed.
Farewell.
Alright. The third person is still watching. If it isn't the person who I was just talking to whose account lingering around, feel free to chat.
What we see?
Guess I'm not gonna upgrade my shield yet. Not gonna worry about that. Oh. Knight's Halberd. Neat. There's the Duke's Archives. Yo! Intergalactic. 90. What's up? I don't know how bad the... Oh, okay. Chilling, eating cold pizza. That's a pretty good place to be. If I do say so myself. What brings you to my, like, empty, stream? Where the last person who was talking to me logged off like 20 minutes ago. This is something. Nah, still no one on Twitch. Looks like YouTube is better than Twitch for getting people to watch and talk to. Oh. Well, that's as good of reason as any. I guess most people just don't have work tomorrow because it's Memorial Day, huh? So as good of time as any. Hate this skinny ass shitty buttress. Yeah, I just started streaming today. So yeah. that's how that was supposed to work. Yeah, thanks. I hope it turns out to be a pretty decent thing. I'm not sure how seriously I'm gonna do this, but other games that I'm into, play a ton of Warframe right now. I like Blade and Soul. I have it. I just haven't, like, I've grinded so much in Warframe that I don't feel like grinding in another MMO. That, and I'm not too hot on MMOs in general. Most other games I played would fit into the so-called action RPG range. Not sure. Kind of like trying to reconsider what games I really like, because the games that I used to like as I've been starting to learn game design and playing new and other games, I've started to like not be as crazy about games I used to be into, like Mass Effect, for example. Well, Warframe is an MMO, kind of. It came out in 2013, and it's probably the best in terms of like an MMO that has actual live action combat. The whole like gimmick of the game is that you're a space ninja with magic powers, basically. It's pretty cool. You shoot guns and slice people up with swords and use magic. There's not much else to it than that. It's pretty badass, though. The Anor Londo archers are the worst people. Also, it's cool if you haven't heard of a game, like, it's whatever. Too close to the wall. Oh my gosh. Well, this is my last one. that's the absolute hardest part of the game. I don't know what other game I mentioned that you didn't know of. Oh, Blade and Soul, that's what it was. That's like a Korean MMO. You play hot girls who do, I don't know, kung fu or whatever. It's pretty neat. Yeah. Check out Warframe if you have any interest in online games. It's not like a typical MMO at all, so I wouldn't judge it like based off of other MMOs, because that would be like, I don't know, I don't think that's a fair assessment. Maybe I'll stream Warframe. There might be more of an audience for that than this 4-year-old game here that I'm playing. Oh, you can cheese this guy from up here. I didn't know that. I'm a terrible person. That guy in there wants to get me real bad. Why is the gameplay freezy? I think the reason why it's freezy is because I'm also streaming on Twitch. I'm going to stop streaming on Twitch. So let's see. Because it's not my end, it's the video, but is this better? Oh shit. I didn't do the wrong one, did I? Oh no. No, I didn't. Never mind. False alarm. Yep, guess I can't stream on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously just yet. I'm pretty sure I have the internet for it. I just don't know if, like, my computer can handle that. So, just a party of one tonight, or are you, or is this what you're doing after the party? Oh, I never talked to Siegmeyer. I guess I really don't need anything from him. I pretty much don't even need Titanite slabs. Yeah, they did come out with the third Dark Souls recently, and that's probably why no one's like watching me stream this one in particular, is because they're all wanting footage of that one. And I have it, but it's on PS4, and I'm not quite sure how to, like, stream that. And I'm not sure, especially for YouTube. But, I don't know. It's whatever. Well, that's no good. Button. Ugh. Thank you. I normally mute the mic before I sneeze, but I just didn't this time. Well, that's cool. You're back from a barbecue and now eating cold pizza. Was it a bad barbecue or something? Usually, if you have a headache, especially from drinking, you the best way to get rid of it is to try and rehydrate yourself by drinking a lot of water. Just a thought. Maybe it'd help you out. Sure, if that's like the kind of effect you get out of that, then I guess that could help your headache. I wonder how many people are watching me right now. Well, I quit streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I guess so. I usually don't drink. The only time I drink is when I go out to an izakaya and get some sake, because that's my preferred drink. Oh, I didn't open this door.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
Alright. boss fight. Oops. That was my bad. Well, I guess I better get good. Oh shit, I have 4 followers, or 4 people. Oh. Never mind. Oh hey, another person's in here. Sorry, new person. I am trying to eat something real quick. So bear with me. I have a homeless man as my thumbnail. Yeah, um... That's, that homeless man is me. um... Billy Badass. Yeah, the homeless man's me. Although, not quite sure I'm homeless. Wow, okay. Yeah, my beard was huge then. I'd totally do face cam, but the webcam is not available right now. I actually look gorgeous as fuck now, and less homeless. A little less homeless. I still kind of look homeless, I guess. Oh, that's the best thing I heard all night, though. Billy Badass, how is the audio and video? Oh shit. guess I'm killing Smo this time. Oh! Which audio is low? My voice or the game volume? Because last time somebody said the game volume was too loud, so I turned it down so that people could hear me better. I can always increase both. I'd rather it be like a little bit too quiet than too loud. Oh. No one has an amazing chest ahead. Sign down. What is wrong with people? I'm gonna have to go buy the orange soapstone and then fix that. Oh hey, you're back. What's up? Another person joined the chat. His name's Billy Badass.
Thou hast come.
He said my thumbnail looked like a homeless person. It was great.
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his wounded obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee. And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
Yay.
O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
Why not?
Hereafter I, Guinevere, shall serve as thine guardian. If thou so needest, I shall divert all to thine safety. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
One of my friends messaged me saying, "Who are you talking to?" Is he watching? Jordan, are you watching the stream? Or are you in the other room? Or I mean, not in the other room, but talking to, you know who in the other room.
Now thou shalt, may thou be.
Ah, so close. Oh. So what you What you two up to? Were you up to? Chat? Oh, I feel like such a professional streamer now. Calling the people watching my video, my stream, chat. Well, I have to eat the soul of snow. Delicious. There. Now I hit the intelligence cap. I know I don't, but I thought it was funny anyway. Because he comes in, he's like, you have a homeless person as your thumbnail. I just... oh. It's cool, intergalactic. I'm cool with looking like a homeless person. Hey babe, apparently I look like a homeless person. My fiance just said that makes sense.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now...
Oh, hey,
still.
Jordan. Just 'cause... You should be able to hear me.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
I'm donkey as fuck. Donkey. Donkey. You watch all my streams? All 2 of them? Which really is just one stream that got broken up into 2. I totally don't know this Jordan Barnett guy at all. Never heard of him.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath, the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
So that is King Seeker Frammed. He's a primordial serpent, and yeah, I don't even fucking know, dude. He looks absolutely amazing upside down, though, with his crazy mustache. Oh, that's actually me? He doesn't look homeless enough to look like me. Not quite. I like how he goes with his teeth. He sounds like a horse eating. There is... The resemblance is uncanny.
Hello there. What? I thought that perhaps you'd gone hollow on me. So have you come to further your study of sorcery?
I don't really need anything else from this guy.
Heading out, are you? I too will leave soon. Undead or no, I shan't stay here forever. You have great potential. Don't go and die over nothing. Hello there. Very well indeed. I'm pleased to share my sorceries. Heading out, are you? I too. You have...
Alright. Wait a minute. You've been inside my house, Jordan, but I've never met you in my life. You're just some stranger who watches all my streams and thinks I'm dank. Oh, so Jordan, I looked on Twitch and it turned out the whole time it was only you in my room. Because I found out how to look at that. Pretty sad about how Twitch is working out. But people totally stop by here on YouTube and chat for a little bit. It's pretty cool. I guess YouTube just has more people browsing it. I wonder if I should be giving game commentary. Oh. Ow. Holy shit. Hmm. I know, right? But I also didn't level up my health at all. So, I guess it's partially my fault. Oops. Oops. I didn't mean to make this guy mad. Oh, they're all doing massive damage. Ugh. Oh, no. Hmm. Oh! This prop is totally in Dark Souls 3. That's neat. Like, it's a little thing, but... Alright, see ya, Intergalactic. Oh shit, do I have a ring of sacrifice? Damn it. Looks like I'm getting one of those. So who's in who's watching now? I wonder. Oop, wrong way. No one else in chat? That's boring. Boring. Said boring, weird. Oh, actually, wrong way. I was confused. Oh. Oh. That's a predicament. Still got 5 people watching. Means there's at least 3 of you who are in chat. One of you is probably Jordan. So... is Billy Badass still watching? That's what I needed. Now I can continue on my merry way. No one in chat feels like talking. Just sitting around doing nothing, watching me go through the game. With no commentary or interaction. Well, that's one way to take care of this guy. Sacrifice we got, because this is a supposed to die fight. Hey, someone got cursed by it. can't hear me that well? I don't know what I would need to stream on PS4. I probably just can. There's an option to stream on Twitch from the PS4. Easily. Are you sure you can't hear me, Jordan? Oh my god. So this whole time I was making jokes to you, Jordan, and you like weren't even responding because you couldn't hear me. Pitiful. This is my favorite enemy in this game. They look so cool. How did that hit both of them? Oh, they drop humanity. 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 Hugh is a manatee. I see. I have no idea if I can stream to YouTube from the PS4 at all. I don't think I can. I can definitely do it to Twitch, and the thing is I'd probably get more people on Twitch if I was streaming like Dark Souls 3. What's the dumbest joke you ever heard? Nobody made a joke.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me?
You're telling me that that was a bad joke? That was the best joke I've ever made.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought of... As a student of...
Hugh is a manatee. Hugh is a manatee. Yeah. I'm ruminating on this. Yes. 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 These snake dudes are stronger than the other snake dudes. You know, a lot of people hate the noise that this machine makes, but I really like it, so I'm gonna leave it on. I don't know what the instrument is called, but you rub like a string on wires and it makes that sound. Wow, that sounded like a string instrument. They're more like metal, thin metal wires that aren't chords. It isn't a string instrument, so to speak. Not the tick tick tick, the sound. I bet that sounded really stupid, but I don't care. Yeah, not the of the like little gears turning. The ambient sound. So you can still hear it right now. That was so accurate, I have no idea. I read that wrong as in that you had no idea for some reason. I'm impervious to arrows. That was a wrong spell. Yeah. It's actually not that much worse because it takes me a minute to look over and see if you had said something. I need to pay more attention then. Well, it's not on the same screen. I have to look down at my phone. another monitor, it would be at eye level, and it would technically be faster for me to see the chat. Oh. I know I'm lonely. In my chat. You don't have to tell me. Just makes me sad. Ugh. I hope these work on these guys. Well. Are you able to see who's in chat, Jordan? Or is that something only I can see? Oh. Let me check. It says there are 4 people watching, which means you and another person, because I think 2 of those instances are me. Me as the streamer and me as the viewer from my phone. says 3 for you. Interesting. This is still my favorite enemy. It looks so cool. Like so super. It still says 4 on my end, but it's probably counting 2 of the instances of me. And no, that's not like super mega delayed. I just decided to look again.
Hello again, that ass at the opposite. Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
Now it says 4. Huh. Okay, so there's you, 2 others, and me then. If it's not counting me twice.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent, more than expected. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you, and the secret of Sith's immortality.
Well, those are out of my budget right now.
The secret of Sith's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Sith is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Sith when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest. The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent. A great pool of knowledge, the fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Sith had an unsound fixation, but his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny when he first said that. Huh, I've been streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Farewell.
Well, alright. I think it might be time to wrap up for the night. whoever's watching. See you later. I'm gonna go for the night and start up tomorrow. No, I'm not going to bed. I just think it's a good time to stop. Well, see ya, everybody.